Welcome back, everyone. This is Thomas Triple T Tie with another new bullish crypto analysis. Before we dig in, remember this is not financial advice. It is for edutainment only. At any time, if you find value, feel free to smash the like, ring my bell, hit subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Appreciate it. Let's talk about the markets today. We'll start with a handful of news items. Russia's false accusation that Ukraine has biological and chemical weapons is a clear sign that a desperate Putin is considering using them himself. This is according to our president, Joe Biden. And if that happens, I think it will shock the market. And that's not to mention the impact to Ukrainians. More development in the Chinese real estate market. A slew of Chinese real estate developers, including Evergrande, or Evergrande, however you want to say it, and this week said they are either not able to release their financial results on time or have yet to set a board meeting. So if you think about that for a second, if you are a huge company and you're not able to get your financial results together or are able to call for a meeting, what does that tell you about your company? It tells me a big giant red flag. So keep an eye on the Chinese real estate market there. That could impact markets around the world because we're all tied together, right? Crypto markets added nearly 3.2% to their overall to their overall market cap in the last 24 hours and reclaimed $2 trillion for the market cap. So, excuse me. So that it probably helped that some nice person bought over 2,000 Bitcoin. That's a rough estimate. I don't know the exact number. Last night, within less than an hour. And not only did that drive up Bitcoin's price from 41K to 43K and settle back. And of course, Bitcoin moves up. The rest of the market moves up. In the housing market, the average rate of the popular 30-year fixed mortgage hits 4.72 today. That's an increase of 26 basis points higher than compared to Friday. So economists are now forecasting that home sales will be much lower. Such smart economists. The U.S. 2-year and 10-year yield curve is the flattest it's been since, I don't know what year, but a long, long time. The Treasury market are increasingly pointing to the risk of an approaching recession market because they doubt the U.S. Federal Reserve's plan to engineer a soft landing for the economy as they hike interest rate to fight high inflation. Yesterday, Powell mentioned that they need to do whatever they can to fight against the aggressive rise in inflation, hinting at a very hawkish, potentially 50 basis point increase in their next meeting or so. One of the top companies in the equities market today, one of the top rising percentage-wise, is Alibaba. I think that's their ticker name. They rose 11% after they mentioned that they were going to up their buyback program to $25 billion. Investors like that. So let's dive into the rest of the market. Crypto market, pretty green today, thanks to Bitcoin's move last night. It's currently at 42.5, make it 0.6. It's been hanging around here for hours. But notice its dominance, though, is below 42. It's only 41.95. We have Ethereum. Oh, finally made it back above 3K. Look at that. It's at 3K. And its dominance is still, look at that. Ethereum's dominance has been increasing. It's holding strong, and it's 18.71 right now. Look at ADA. Oh my goodness. Almost back to $1. Go ADA. It's at 97 cents and some change. It's up 6.15%. That's awesome. Not too long ago, it was in the low 80s and upper 70s, I believe. Luna, although it's red, it's still 92, almost $93. So crypto's looking really good. In the U.S. Equities markets, we have technology, predominantly green, pretty bright green here. Apple's up 2.32. We got Adobe up, Microsoft up. Communication services, Google up 2.79%. That's awesome. In consumer silico, Amazon's up 2.28. Baba, here we go. Ooh, it's up to over 12% now. Tesla up 3.93. So consumer silico, very bright green. Good day for them. The other sectors include financial, very green here. Wells Fargo's up 4.16. BAC, Bank of America, up 2.98. So financial's looking good. The other markets pretty muted, red and some greens. So good day for the markets overall. Let's take a look at the trading view, 30-minute time frame, a week's worth of data here. So let's start off with over here on the watch list. Since I can't read that, let me change screen so I can read this side. Okay, so we have over here, we have SPX up 1.05. We have Nasdaq index up 1.9. We have the Dow index up 0.62. All three are up, so that's cool. I won't go into the details. I'll just do the general trends. And then the VIX is continued to drop down to 23, so that's good. It dropped 2.25%. Dixie, it's at 98.5, and that's pretty flat, 0.03 increase there. U.S. 10-year yield is up 2.37, and that's up 3.4. We have U.S. oil is still above 100 at 109, and that's down roughly, what is that number? Negative 3.15. Gold is also down at negative 0.74. And then silver is also down. So pretty this just data here is showing is that it's more risk on today. Yesterday, the market was kind of neutral. They're like, okay, what's going on with Jerome's comment here? What are they going to do? And today, like, oh, we're back to risk on. All right, let's take a look at the trends. Here's Bitcoin on top. You can see Bitcoin right here. Here's that pump right there, moving $2,000 within less than an hour, I believe. But that went against the Dixie right here. Dixie was also rising at the same time. So that's not normal, you know. But we'll see what happens. I think it's going to drop back to roughly around 42. And it dropped back from 43. So the Nasdaq here, it's trending up again. So open and trending up. Same thing with the S&P 500 right here. And the Dow. All three are trending up. Risk is back on. Here's the Dixie. You see that It went up most of yesterday, then dropped down, and today it's trending slightly up, but the negative correlation held in certain parts here between Dixie and Bitcoin, and not other parts. So it's not 100%, like not high degree of negative correlation here. And we talked about the US 10-year yield. You can see here it continues to rise. Yep, this is gonna be interesting. Yeah, a lot of people are thinking recessions is in the work. It's right around the corner. Let's take a look at the European market, UK 100. Slightly rise here. If you look at that trend here, back to rising again. Slight rise in the DAX, from Germany. Slight rise in the CAC from France. Bigger rise from Stock 600 here. Let's go over to Australia and Asia. Australia trending back up here in their last trading period. Similarly with the Nikkei 225. Same thing with KOSPI in South Korea. And Hang Seng HSI in Hong Kong. And the Shanghai Shenzhen CSI 300 is sideways. So what does this say? Risk on. Yep. We're back to slight risk on. Most markets, almost all of them here, are showing slight increase. And except for China CSI 300 here. But yeah, they're all trending back up again. So that's good. Yeah, risk on. Let's go. I appreciate your time. If you found, when you find value in my content, feel free to smash the like, hit subscribe, ring my bell, and leave your thoughts. I really like the comments. I'm not always able to respond to all of them, but I enjoy reading every one of them. So thank you. I'll see you in the next video later today. Peace.